Hi, everyone knows I follow the public policy of property taxes closely. That's why I'm supporting Jim Murphy for state representative. Jim is truly a friend of the taxpayers. Jim voted on the floor of the House to return the budget surplus to you, the taxpayers, who paid it in the first place. Jim supports truth in taxation, where you actually know what tax pays what fee in state government. And Jim Murphy works as hard as any state representative I know for his constituents and his taxpayers. No one represents their district any better, and that's why I support Jim Murphy for state representative, and I'm the tax man. Take that to the bank.
One of the most important issues for all of us is the ongoing growth of government and the burden it puts on taxpayers. I'm supporting Jim because he shares his concerns with us, and he's actually doing something about it. Jim co-sponsored a constitutional amendment that would limit any increase in homeowners' taxes to a maximum of 5% per year. He's also supportive of Taxpayer Bill of Rights, which would limit the growth of government at the state level. And he also knows that big government is not the answer to all of our problems, and I'm also proud to have worked alongside Jim for many, many years as directors at the A-Leaf Education Foundation and the Houston West Chamber of Commerce. So, keeping government growth in check, providing for tax relief, and a personal commitment to helping others. That's why I'll be supporting and voting for Jim Murphy.
Jim Murphy is a real person who lives in our community, and he has the same concerns that we do. He's involved at school, church, and with our youth. As a mother of 4 children, one of my primary issues is safety. We know the Murphys, the whole family, and I can also tell you that he's a great husband and father who wants to protect our children. He voted last session to require criminal background checks for every public school employee. Jim also voted to increase penalties for child sex offenders. He's a proven leader who we can count on to represent us well in Austin. My family will be voting to re-elect Jim Murphy, and your family should too.
My friend Jim Murphy does a great job with the West Chase District of improving our area of town here on the west side. And as a state rep, he passed the BMV law, burglary of a motor vehicle, the #1 crime in our area. He's helping to eliminate that crime through the BMV law. Now he's involved with this Operation West Side Success as we try to make the neighborhoods better and the schools stronger in the west side. Jim Murphy is an elected representative who gets things done. Join with me and many Texans in voting for a great Texan to keep Texas strong, Jim Murphy.
I live and work in Jim Murphy's district and have known his family for many years. As an educator and a parent, I vote for people who support and understand education issues. Jim has been a volunteer in our schools, and as state representative, he voted for a state-funded teacher pay increase. Jim also voted to pay our retired teachers more. This is why I'm voting for Jim. He has a good record and he deserves to be re-elected. Please join me in voting for my friend, Representative Jim Murphy.
The issues facing Texas are complex, whether it's health care, whether it's education, what we're trying to do in transportation. But the principles of making sure that our government is efficient, it's effective, and it's reliable are what you've heard from my friends, people I've known for years. They understand the results I've achieved, and I'd like to continue achieving those kind of results for you and the people of the 133rd District of Texas. Please vote for me on November 4th.